I promise one day I will figure out the lighting. The lighting for every single one of these videos has been different, but again, I promise that one day I will figure it out. This is for my Aries babies. This is going to be your 2026 prediction reading. What are you going to be up to in 2026? What is coming towards you 2026? All of that good stuff. So yeah. All right, Aries. In 2026, I feel as though you are going to be taking some action towards some sort of love, okay? You are going to be taking action towards some sort of love. There was something here. Let me clarify this one card. Can you clarify that? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, there was something here that you ended. You ended some sort of relationship. You cut somebody off. You stopped talking to somebody. You could have potentially ghosted somebody. You could have just broken up with somebody. But I'm getting it was a very like abrupt ending to something here. Not necessarily like a dramatic or like super messy ending by any means, but there was an ending that you had in 2025 with somebody. Somebody that you definitely felt a deep soul connection with. We have the Lovers, the Two of Cups, and the Six of Cups out here. So somebody you were very deeply connected to on a soul level. This is somebody, like I'm getting, like when you met them, you started searching up like soulmates. Like what is a soulmate? Like you started researching soulmates. Like this is somebody that you're very much so deeply connected to on a spiritual level, but you walked away from something here. I feel like maybe you weren't in the best place to have a relationship, or maybe you just like, I'm getting here that you could be very intuitive and have the gift of like, was it clairvoyance? Is that the site, clairvoyance? And like you had some sort of vision of it, just like some foresight of like it not ending well, right? Like if it were to go on the way that it was going at the time, like it just would not end well. It wasn't like, I feel like you just knew intuitively that you were meant to take a break, because we have the Three of Wands here, which is foresight, but it's also the card of like waiting for your ships to come in. And then we also have the High Priestess here as well. So it's like, it's giving like, I knew, like I knew, like I had to end it. And I knew that I did. Like I just knew that if I didn't, like it just, like I'm getting like it wasn't the time. Like it wasn't the time it needed to end. Like I don't know if this even went on for very long. Like I feel like you were just, I don't know, it just feels like you were in some sort of position where you were like, this had like you just knew you had to put an end to it. In 2026, you are spinning the block on that. You're spinning the block on that. We have the Ace of Swords here, which is the roots of action. Like, and then also the Six of Cups in this deck is reunion. Maybe you foresaw the reunion too, and so that's why you were like, okay, like I need to let this go right now, but I know like it's gonna come back together. Because like clarifying death, we literally have the World and the Six of Swords. Like you moved away from something, you moved away from it because at the time, like I just don't feel like you were emotionally prepared or like in a good position to hold whatever this is. And now you're running, now you're spinning the block. Now you're like, okay, it's time. So tell me more about this. Tell me more. We also have the World at the bottom of the deck on this one too. Tell me more about this. Okay. I feel like there was some sort of change with whatever situation that you were experiencing before. Some sort of change with whatever situation you were experiencing before that made you feel like, I need to end this. And now you're in a place where you're like in a much better place now. And you're ready to like let yourself indulge in happiness, let yourself be happy. I feel like whatever you were in had you in pain. Can I get clarification? That was quick. Yeah. So some sort of situation that you were in had you in some sort, like, just like things were being kept from you. Things were being hidden from you. People weren't being honest with you. You kind of felt alone. You felt like you didn't have anybody to rely on or talk to or whatever. And you kind of imagined an escape. You kind of imagined getting out of that situation. And I feel like you did. I feel like you did. Clarification. Yeah. Okay, so whatever you were doing before, or whatever situation you were in before, was a situation that was based off of like controlling you. So like whatever system that you were a part of before, I'm getting like there were people involved in this. It wasn't just you. So whether that was like some sort of relationship or living situation, I don't know, but yeah, whatever you were involved in before was literally like it wasn't rooted in truth. It was meant to deceive you. It was meant to keep you feeling some sort of way. And I'm feeling as though you kind of have broken out of this. Can I get clarification on this? Yeah. Okay. So it's giving here that you've kind of remembered who you are and taken the steps to kind of balance out that situation or leave that situation. What did they do with the situation? Yeah, like you've just been working on yourself. It feels like you've been working on filling your own cup. Whatever situation that you were in 2025, or maybe you realized you were in something in 2025 that like was really draining to you and meant to keep you stuck and meant to keep you, I think I did a reading similar to this like last night. But you kind of, I feel like you've seen the truth now and like actively worked on, like I feel like you've been actively working on like removing yourself from that situation and choosing something different for yourself. Yeah, like you saw the truth of the situation. You saw the situation for what it was. Okay, so then what are they doing in 2026 about this situation? What are they doing about the love in 2026, the thing that they lift? Okay. Yeah, you literally, okay, so like 7 of Swords, can mean like escapism. It can also mean like self-sabotage and stuff like this. We have the Seven of Swords out here twice, I believe. Yeah, twice. But in this one, it's literally like he kind of has his nose up to the air and he's like, I'm leaving this behind. Like, if you can see before, there's like there's structure back there. But there's like this path here and he's like, I'm choosing to take this. I'm choosing to like turn my back to this, kind of turn my nose up and be like, I'm better than this and move on. Like, it's literally giving like I'm escaping whatever, like in this context is giving I'm leaving whatever situation that I was in before. Yeah, leaving behind the turmoil, leaving behind the strife, leaving behind the sadness, leaving behind feeling left alone. This is the second time the Five of Pentacles is out here as well. And we also have the Six of Swords out here twice as well. So like leaving behind whatever wasn't serving you and you're moving towards something more aligned with you. Something more aligned with you. You could also be like, the ending could have been, I don't know why I'm so stuck on the ending. Sixes are significant here because we have the Six of Swords out here twice. Also the Six of Cups and the Lovers. And the Six of Pentacles as well. Yeah, like it's like you're looking for, it's so interesting because we have the Six of Wands as well, victory. Then we have the Four of, this is the Ten of Cups, but we have the Four of Swords, which is respite in this deck. And then, yeah, the Ten of Cups, like which is safety. It's like you're moving out of turmoil, you're moving out of that like negativity, you're escaping that system that you were within and moving towards something that's more emotionally fulfilling, something where you feel recognized, some sort of rebirth. Like, even if like you're finding respite in solitude, and I feel like this is kind of, maybe you've been finding respite in solitude and that's kind of moving you, that's kind of that like Nine of Cups energy, Nine of Pentacles energy, where you're just like slowly like coming back to self, slowly kind of building yourself back up. Okay, how does this relate to the Lovers and the Two of Cups? Yeah, how does this relate to the Lovers and the Two of Cups? Yeah, so you're building yourself back up here. You're building yourself back up. We have the Emperor and the King of Pentacles here. You might resonate, Aries, with, yeah. You might, I picked up the deck and there were two cards that didn't come when I picked it up. But, yeah, like you may, you may resonate with that reading, Aries. I think I named it something like it's time to end the cycle. But I also don't know if it'll be out before it might be out after I post this video, so if so, just keep an eye out for that because you might resonate with that. But it'll be named something like that, like it's time to end the cycle or something of that nature. Yeah, so how this relates to how this relates to the Lovers, the Two of Cups, all of that, this love or whatever, is we got the Fool, the Two of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant. I feel like you're ready to go find your baby. I don't know why I said that like that, but it's like I'm ready to start over with them. Like it's time to like just take the leap of faith. Like I'm getting, maybe like you potentially might even propose to them. I did another reading where someone, I think Scorpio, was getting ready to like get married or something like that. But yeah, like you might even propose to them, especially here with like the Hierophant, and he's like opening the box, and then the Four of Wands being like the card of celebration, the card of marriage. Like it's giving like, yeah, I'm gonna go get my person back, I'm gonna go get my lover back, and I'm gonna propose to them. We're gonna have this like brand new beginning, and we're gonna live happily ever after. Like you're ready for your fairy tale. Like I feel like you've been through a lot in your life, and like I feel like you deserve this fairy tale. I feel like you deserve it, and I feel like you're gonna, I don't know, I just feel like you have success with this. Like I'm getting like success. Six of Wands is here obviously, but like I'm definitely getting like you have a lot of success with this. Like you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go get my baby back. Like I'm gonna go get my baby back. We're gonna get married. We're gonna live a good life. Like fuck all the bullshit. Yeah, literally, because the underlying energy was the King of Pentacles and the Hierophant, or not the Hierophant, the Emperor. The Empress came out. The Empress came out. Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna go find my wife. Literally, the Chariot's here too, and the Ace of Swords. Like it's like, you're very clear and you're very set on this, and I feel like you're gonna have great success in this. It's just like you're like, I'm gonna go. The Knight of Wands just tried to jump out. I was like, I'm gonna go find my person now, and like we're just gonna live happily ever after. I'm gonna explain all my shit to them. We're just gonna start over. Like it's gonna be good. It's gonna be cool. Like I don't know. I just feel like you're gonna have, I don't know. I just keep saying it, but I feel like you're gonna have good success in this. Like if you go talk to that person, maybe you're worried that they're like thinking like they're not gonna like understand, or not gonna like forgive you, or not gonna like let you back or whatever. And I feel like you're just like throwing caution to the wind, and you're like, you know what? I feel like you may have been sad about them and sad about like having to leave them or having to end this thing for this time, but even though you knew it was like the right thing to do, I feel like it definitely wasn't easy for you, and you felt very alone in this process, but it was necessary for you because there were like lessons that I feel like like this person would have like carried you through these lessons, but I feel like you also knew subconsciously, again with the High Priestess and foresight here, it's like you knew that these were lessons that you had to learn yourself, and like you wanted them to be there with you, but like you also knew subconsciously that they couldn't. And I feel like they knew it too. Like this is just like, it was cycles, it was lessons that you had to learn on your own, and now you're like, this could be like a twin flame energy too. It's just like, it's like now you're like, okay, I've learned the lessons. I'm ready to go get my girl. I'm ready to go get my girl. Like, I'm ready to go get my man. Like, I feel like this is like, I feel like it's definitely a masculine energy. It doesn't have to be a man, but that's why I keep saying, like, I feel like I have to go get my girl, because like, it's a masculine energy that's like, okay, I have to go get my girl. Like, I have to go get my Empress. I have to go get my Divine Feminine. Yeah. 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 You're like, okay, I learned my lessons. Like, yeah. Yeah, like, I've done all the work. I've done all the shit. Like, I've thought about it. You know, like, I want this. Like, it's time to answer the call. Like, I know what I want. I know what I did. Like, I learned the lessons. I'm gonna go get my baby back. I'm gonna go get my baby back. I'm feeling myself again. I'm feeling myself again. I'm seeing things clearly. I'm gonna go get my baby back. I'm gonna go get my baby back. That is the message here, is that you have done the work, you have learned the lessons, and in 2026, you're gonna go get your baby back. And power to you. I wish you the best of luck in that, because I do feel like you're gonna be successful. Like, there's nothing that's like hinting toward, like, no, like, you're like, this is what it is. Like, this is very powerful, like, I'm doing this type shit energy. Like, all the power to you, and I wish you a lot of luck. Thank you so much, Aries, for letting me read for you today. This was very sweet, very cute. Like, I loved this energy. Again, you might resonate with that particular reading. I don't think it'll be out by the time I post this, but keep an eye out for that, because that might resonate with you, that reading. What did I say I called it? Hold up, I have my laptop right here. It's time to like end the cycle or something like that. That's the working title. But yeah. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. If you liked the reading, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, not my business. Excuse me. If you feel called to subscribe, definitely do that. I appreciate all the support. In the description, I'll have a link if you want to book a personal reading. But other than that's all I got for you. Have a great 2026, Aries, and I'll see you there. Bye. Love you.